Welcome back, my dear students. In previous video, we have seen the different taxonomic categories. In that, we have seen that according to the taxonomic hierarchy, the lowest taxonomic category is your species, and which goes on the higher side up to the kingdom level. It starts from the species, then genus, then family, then order, then class, then phylum or division, and lastly the kingdom. So we have seen that what is exactly the taxonomic categories, what is exactly the taxon, and we have also seen that as we go from lower side to the upper side, or you can say in the ascending order, the similarities decreases and the differences increase. Okay, so if we see the species or a genus containing number of species, they are having more characters in common rather than a class which contains the different orders that are having less characters in common, because as we know that as we go from species up to the kingdom in the taxonomic hierarchy, what happens? The character goes on, or the similarities in the character goes on decreasing. Now here in your NCERT textbook, it is given 4 different examples are given, which are there to say learn the taxonomic hierarchy. Okay, so here what we have given, let us see. Let me take the pen. Okay, so here you have seen the organisms with different taxonomic categories. Okay, so here what you want to do is just you want to memorize all these things, because in examination, in NEET examination, you might be asked that, for example, man belongs to which order, or you have been given 3 different types of order. Out of that, one order will be your primata, so you have to select the correct order. Or you have given, you can say 3 orders among these: primata, diptera, sapindals. Out of that, to which order man belongs, the question can be framed in any fashion. So here, better way to learn all these things, you have given the 4 different examples. Out of that, first example is your man. Okay, that is we people. So here, second example is housefly that we see in our home. Then third example is very famous example, that mango, and last one is your wheat. So basically there are 4 different examples which are given in your textbook, and the question might be asked on this. Okay, what type of question? Factual question, that which of the following is the order of, you can say, mango, or chordata, or arthropoda, and dicotyledon is given. And if you have been asked to find odd man out, like you have given chordata, arthropoda, angiospermia, and dicotyledon, then you can say that all the 3 are the phylum or division, but at the same time the dicotyledon is your class. So in that way we can understand, we can memorize all these 4 examples. Just what you have to do is just memorize this. For example, let us take first example, man. Okay, so here man, it belongs to the, or its biological name, or according to the binomial nomenclature that we have seen, that it belongs to the, or the name is Homo sapiens. Out of that, this Homo is your genus, this Homo is your genus, and this sapien is your specific epithet or species name. Okay, okay, so out of this Homo and sapiens, Homo is the name of the genus. So we know that species of man is sapiens, then its genus is Homo. It belongs to the family Hominidae. It belongs to the family Hominidae. So what are Hominidae, or what are the characteristics that Hominidae is having? These are called as the great apes. Okay, these are called as the great apes. Why? They shares. For example, you might have listened the examples of chimpanzees, gorillas. Okay, these are the apes, orangutans, humans. So all this belongs to the, you can say, family Hominidae. Okay. Then after that, human being belong, or the man belong to the order Primata. So what are the different characters that primata are having? They are having grasping hands. Okay. They are having front line vision. Okay. So see, here point or concept to understand is the characters if certain group of organisms, for example, gorilla and human being, if they share some characters in common. For example, both are having grasping hands. Therefore, they are placed in the order Primata. Okay. So, if the two organisms they possess certain similar characteristics, then they are placed in one group. That is the, you can say, foundation of classification, that we have to put the organisms in the particular group based on their similar characteristics. Okay, then after that, man belong to the class Mammalia, that is the mammalians are present. Then diaphragm is present, so there are hairs are present, external hairs. So here we are not going to learn the characteristics. Just you have to memorize all these things, because there is a separate chapter over that, how we are going to classify the organism, what are the different phylums and what are the different characteristics that different organisms are having. So likewise, the man belongs to the phylum because we are animals or kingdom Animalia. Therefore, here we should use the word phylum instead of division. So they belong to the phylum Chordata. So here there is a notochord, or in our case the vertebral column is present, and that vertebral column is actually a kind of a notochord that it is present at some stage of the life. So all these having all the organisms having that are grouped in the chordata. So this is one example through which we can learn that the characters, if certain organisms, if they are showing more number of characters, then they are grouped in at the lowest taxonomic categories. For example, if they are having more and more similar characters, then they are grouped in the genus Homo. Okay, that are the different species. If they are somewhat less similar characteristics, then number of genus, they are placed in the family Hominidae. So point here to understand is that as we go from species to the kingdom, what happens there? Similarities decreases and the differences increase. Okay. So same is the case with the housefly. You have seen this housefly; they are just troubling us in the home. So the scientific name of the housefly is Musca domestica. Okay. So this Musca domestica, domestic, domestic means household. Okay. Therefore, that name is given on the basis of the, you can say they are generally observed. Okay. So here out of this, here in this case, Musca is the genus and the domestica is the species name. Here the family is Muscidae, that is the body or the characteristics of this Muscidae family is they are having gray and black colored body. So certain flies which are having that type of colored body, they are placed in the family Muscidae. Here they belong to the order Diptera. Here Diptera is what? Diptera mean the true flies. These are called as true flies. So here Diptera, again they are having truly two winged flies. So if we observe, then we can find that housefly shows that type of character, and therefore it is placed in that order. And it belongs to the class Insecta. Insecta means what? Again, we have also seen in the theory that Insecta means what? These are the organisms with 3 pairs of jointed legs. Okay, in Arthropoda, Insecta belongs to the phylum Arthropoda. So what are Arthropoda? They show exoskeleton is there, segmented bodies there. So these are certain characteristics based on that this housefly is placed. So concept here to tell you that while doing classification according to this taxonomic hierarchy, we have to put the organisms based on the similarity in their characters. Likewise, these are the 2 examples which belongs to the kingdom Animalia. And the third one is your mango. Mango. Out of this mango, the scientific name of this mango is Mangifera indica. Here, the genus is your Mangifera, and the indica is your species. It belongs to the family Anacardiaceae, then order Sapindales. Okay. So the same way, the characteristics, they share certain characteristics in similar. Therefore, they are placed in that particular family Anacardiaceae and Sapindales. They are placed in the class Dicotyledone because their seeds are having 2 cotyledons. If you break the seed, you will find, or we can get 2 equal halves of the seed. So that belongs to the group class Dicotyledone. And finally, they belong to the phylum or division. In case of plant, it is division. Angiosperms. Angiosperms means what? They are flowering plants. In some instances, angiosperms, why they are called as angiosperms is because they are having vessels as their xylem component. Okay, we know that in xylem there are 4 different types of components: tracheids, vessels, xylem fiber, and xylem parenchyma. We'll learn in that anatomy section. But these vessels are the characteristic feature of the group division angiosperm. Okay. Then likewise, last example is your wheat. The scientific name of it is Triticum aestivum. Out of that, Triticum is the name of the genus. Aestivum is the name of the species. It belongs to the family Poaceae. So this is the grass family, you can say. All the grasses belongs to this family. And this Poaceae belongs to the order Poales. Okay. And Poales belongs to the class Monocotyledone. Likewise, there is a Dicotyledone. Here, Monocotyledone is there because they are having 1 cotyledon. And lastly, both belongs to the division Angiospermae because they are all are the flowering plants. So likewise, you can observe here. Generally, what happens is here the family ends with the word CA, then the order ends with the word else. Okay, sometimes class ends with the word AE. So if we want to identify, we can identify with that also. Okay, generally CAE is for family, else is for order, and AE for the you can say class. It is not true always, but most of the time it is followed. Okay. So I think all of you have understood this. In this case, what you have to do is you have to just memorize the examples. 4 examples are given. That is example of man, housefly, mango, and wheat. Man belongs to, what is the name of the man? Homo sapiens. Out of that, Homo is genus, sapien is species. Belongs to the family Hominidae, order Primata, class Mammalia, and phylum Chordata. Here, housefly, name Musa domestica, belongs to the family Muscidae, then order Diptera, class Insecta, and phylum Arthropoda. Likewise, mango, name Mangifera indica, genus Mangifera, family Anacardiaceae, order Sapindales, class Dicotyledone, and division Angiospermae. Wheat, name is Triticum aestivum, genus is Triticum, family is Poaceae, order is Poales, class is Monocotyledone, and division is Angiospermae. So I hope you all understood. In our next video, we'll see the different taxonomic aids. I hope you understood this video. If you like the video, please hit the like button. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe and tell the other students or send it to the other students. Okay. And if you want to comment, you can comment. So thank you for watching the video. Thank you. Thank you very much. We'll meet in the next video.